Founded in 1718, the city of New Orleans is, of course, rich in history. Museums like the Presbytery here help preserve that history. But how do you protect the type of history that is still growing? That's the challenge facing horticulturists at the Audubon Institute who care for the live oak trees in and around the Audubon Zoo. The trees are all more than 100 years old. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson tells us, saving the oaks is just one challenge facing the grounds crew at this world-class zoo.
You're looking at the oldest living thing in the city of New Orleans. Planted sometime around 1740, the Deborah oak is a landmark in Audubon Park, a landmark that could be gone in an instant.
One lightning strike and it's gone. And so you've erased 350 years of living history.
Diane Weber is the grounds director for the Audubon Zoo and Audubon Park. She says there are historic oaks around and in the Audubon Zoo. This one near the rhino exhibit dates back before the Zimpel survey in 1834.
This is the climbing tree. This is the one that your grandma and your great-grandma have climbed, and your great-great-grandma.
Because it's been here.
It's been here forever.
Weber and her team of 11 want this tree to be here forever. That's why they're in the process of installing these lightning protection wires from the highest branches all the way down the trunks.
We lose 12 to 14 trees a year to lightning strikes, where it will just explode a tree.
Because the bark is so thick on some of the older trees, Weber and her crew had to invent new nails specifically designed to protect these historic oaks. You can see on the climbing tree where the bark is growing over the old-style nails.
This is just an amazing thing to see. A tree that dates back to the French Revolution, it's still growing. This is older than the French Quarter. This is older than any building in New Orleans, and it's a living thing.
Another challenge Weber and her crew face is ensuring these trees get the right nourishment. Because zebra graze under these oaks, Weber cannot use chemical fertilizers. That's why the zoo collects dung from elephants and other animals, combines it with fruit and vegetable waste from zoo concessions, and pile it up here to make compost. Once it has sat here for, about 8 months, Weber sifts it, dries it out, and uses what she needs. The rest is put into recycled bags and sold as Zoo Gold. Weber says keeping the zoo looking like this is hard work all year round.
When they walk in through the entrance and they see that hall of palms and color beds and the elephant fountain, the elephants over here, it's just the whole Audubon experience of maintaining a high standard for the visitors.
A standard rooted in history. At the Audubon Zoo, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
You can buy Zoo Gold fertilizer at the Audubon Zoo and at a few other locations around New Orleans. To learn more about the Audubon Institute, you can visit our website at twilatv.org. Still to come on This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, we will bring you all of the highlights from the 91st annual meeting of the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation. But first,
I'm Kristen Oakes in the French Quarter in the heart of the Crescent City. Later on, I'll tell you what these t-shirts and my Ag Minute have in common. I'll have that story coming up.